And in fact, some very crucial information now coming up. The top Mumbai police sources have informed CNN News 18 that the cops have now identified the third shooter who was involved in this case. In fact, he is also currently on run. Remember, we are also learning that he is from Uttar Pradesh. CNN News 18's Yasha Kotak is back with us on the broadcast. Yasha, a big breakthrough in this particular case with the third shooter being identified. We are only learning that he is from Uttar Pradesh. What more details do you have about him?
So yes, as of now, there are preliminary details that have come out about this third accused in this case. The third accused is based out of Uttar Pradesh. In fact, as of now, cops have identified him, but there is no further lead in this. When you speak of the lead, in fact, there were two accused who were already arrested by Mumbai police. In fact, the crime branch is now looking into the case. But when you speak of this third accused, he was on the run. So considering he is on the run on basic details and the CCTV that cops have gotten access to. Now here, of course, the CCTV details footage has been accessed by cops, and secondly, they have also spoken to several eyewitnesses and the two accused who were arrested. On the basis of these details is where cops have been able to identify the third accused. The third accused that we speak of, in fact, is on the run. Cops have said that he is based out of Uttar Pradesh. Other two accused were arrested so far were from Haryana and UP. Cops have also formed 5 teams to nab hold of the accused. Now, these accused that we speak of, in fact, because there's a mastermind, apart from the 3 accused in this case, these people involved in the firing that took place at Baba Siddiqui yesterday. But apart from that, there's a mastermind whom the cops are trying to trace. In fact, the mastermind is on the run, and cops are trying to understand who was the one who gave the contract killing for this shooting on Baba Siddiqui. So here, because the mastermind is absconding, cops want to understand who is the mastermind, who gave the contract for this killing. All of these details that cops want to understand. Which are these 5 teams have been formed? These 5 teams have been sent to Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, to Uttar Pradesh, to Delhi, and some parts of Maharashtra as well, where further details can be sought about this very instance. In fact, as of now, there are 5 teams which have gone to different parts. We've also seen Chief Minister Eknath Shinde mention that he's asked the cops to have a fair probe in this, and apart from that, of course, there have been several questions that have been raised by opposition leaders in this particular instance. In fact, when we speak of Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, he also visited Cooper Hospital, where he said that the Mumbai police has been asked to look into from all angles and ensure that any gang involved in this is not spared. Yes.
Right, Yasha, please stay on with us. We have some more breaking news now coming in. This is also a word that we have received from our top police sources that have told CNN News 18 that the shooters have also monitored the movement of Zishan Siddiqui, who is the son of Baba Siddiqui, and other family members of the Siddiqui family for a few days now. Yasha continues to stay on with us on the broadcast. Yasha, it's quite interesting, and also we learnt it earlier that just 15 days before this attack happened on Baba Siddiqui, he received a threat call, post which we are now learning that, the movement of the family members as well as his son was also being tracked. This does look like a proper planned and, well executed plan.
Absolutely. In fact, when you speak of this very case, there is, of course, a contacting that's been given when you speak of these 3 accused. These 3 accused were in Mumbai for last couple of weeks. In fact, it said that there was a person, a gang to whom this contract killing was given, who was asked to carry out this very case. These accused were also staying in Kurla. They had, in fact, taken a stock of Baba Siddiqui and Zishan Siddiqui's movement, and on the basis of which was where yesterday's firing was, in fact, executed. When you speak of this very firing, there are several aspects to this. One, the firing was done in a very well-planned way. All those who were present there had hidden their face with handkerchiefs. In fact, this was just when Baba Siddiqui was stepping out of the office at Nirmal Nagar in Bandra. There were fireworks going on there, in fact, which is where, in the guise of the Visarjan celebrations and Dussehra, was where this incident took place. So, of course, it is, a well-planned move. When you speak of the incident taking place, cops were able to only catch hold of these 2 accused on the basis of the statements and CCTV, and because they were still around. So yes, Reiki was conducted. In fact, not only Baba Siddiqui but Zishan Siddiqui and his family members, Reiki was also conducted to take a stock and to understand what really happened. So here now there are certain aspects that cops are trying to look at. One, of course, is a bit about the motive behind this and who is the gang involved. So all of these are questions that remain unanswered. But meanwhile, the 2 accused who have been arrested will be produced before the Kila Kote, and following which we'll hear from Mumbai police as to understand what has been the course of investigation so far. Yes.
Right. Yasha, please stay on with us since we are talking about the investigation that is currently going on in this particular issue. We have received a ground report of yours from Cooper Hospital where the post-mortem took place, which, remember, viewers, has already been concluded. We are still waiting on some details emerging with regards to the autopsy report. First, let's take a look at this ground report coming in and a couple of more reactions in the case.
NCP Ajit Pawar leader Baba Siddiqui was shot at Bandra East late last night around 9:15 p.m. was where three accused in this case shot 6 rounds of bullets at him, of which 2 hit his chest. As of now, Baba Siddiqui was then taken to Lilavati Hospital where he was declared dead. In fact, he was shot dead by these 3 accused. So far, the cops have arrested 2 people in this case. One more accused in this case who was present along them was absconding. Cops have found 5 teams which have gone all across the country, right from Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Delhi, and to some parts of Maharashtra. These 5 teams are trying to understand who was the mastermind behind this and also to find the 3rd accused in this case. As of now, Baba Siddiqui's body has been taken to Cooper Hospital for postmortem, where the postmortem is on. Several top leaders from Congress as well as NCP Ajit Pawar faction have visited this very location, which is at Cooper Hospital. After this, his body will be taken to his residence, which is at Magba Heights, and from there, his last rites will take place at Bara Kabristan late in the night. Details of the case speak about how the 2 accused in this case were not history cheaters, they were first-time offenders. In fact, we also saw Ajit Pawar visiting this place, and speaking to the media, he said that whoever is the gang behind this, they'll be found out and strict action will be taken against these people. As of now, over this incident, there's been political war of words that takes place. Opposition leaders have questioned the law and order in the city, particularly after this very incident, because over the last couple of months, we've seen several such incidents of political shooting take place in the city as well. However, what's also pertinent to note is that Chhagan Bhujbal, who is one of the ministers in the government, has also questioned law and order and has said that Mumbai police should strictly work on this. Amidst all of this, we see that while after the postmortem is conducted, Baba Siddiqui's body would be taken to his residence, which is at Magba Heights in Bandra, following which late in the night is where his funeral will take place at Bara Kabristan. At Bara Kabristan, he will be given state honours. This announcement has been made by Chief Minister, and Chief Minister has also mentioned that Maharashtra Police, in fact the Mumbai Police, will look into the entire case in its entirety. As of now, the crime branch was looking at the case, and the 2 accused who have been arrested will be produced before the court this afternoon.